Hi, this is Tony Jones. I dissect music. Today we're going to dissect a few chord progressions from the vamp of the song Jesus Is, a love song. I'll play a little bit of it and then we're going to dissecting it. Pretty much it. Okay, let's get into dissecting that. As Jesus Is a love song, pretty much the vamp. Once again, taking some patterns from the gentleman by the name of Philip Feaster. He's playing live in Richmond, Virginia. I'll put a link in with this video. But let's get into concepts here. We're in the key of B flat. Just know the key is knowing your scales. So pretty much he started off with the 1. Jesus is. Then he did a 5 flat bass. A love song to the 4. Love. And then the 4 went to the 7 flat bass. So that's your bass line pretty much through the song. Through the vamp rather. So I'll do it again. B flat. Jesus is 5 flat to the 4. And think of the 4 as the 1 if you like to, in E flat, and going to 1 to the 4, which is the A flat. Or if you say, okay, what is the 7 flat? Anytime you at the 1, just take a whole step back. 1, 2. Whole step back from your 1 is always your 7 flat. So once again, then we'll get into the chords. Jesus 1 to the 5 flat, to the 4, to the 7 flat. And actually he goes back to the 5. To the 5 flat, and that's the pattern now. To the 4, to the 7 flat, maybe a passing chord to the back to the 5. Okay, so he basically started off on the 1, and he did a little run up, and all he's doing, pretty much, he's keeping that melody line up there. You keep that melody line up there, you're gonna play. Now, if I put all this together, it's pretty much a B flat suspended 2. But how I'm playing it, if I had a rootless, if I had a bass player, give an example, if I was here and I was playing it, I don't need to play the bass there because I have a bass player. But if you need it, you need to stretch it, we'll work that out. But pretty much, think of it as in the right hand, F sus 4 second inversion, which is C, F, B flat. That's how I look at it. Left hand, F and B flat. That just makes the whole chord. But if you put that B flat on it, that's what makes it a B flat sus 2. So, da 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 da, Jesus is. There's your 1. Or da 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 da, you got a bass player. And then we're going to do another rootless bass. That there with the bass. It's a E7-9 flat 5, but like I said, I just like to break it down certain ways where I can see it. I have a D augmented in the right hand, so D, F sharp, and B flat. Left hand is D and A flat, and then if you kept the bass, it's the E. So da 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 together. Da, 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 da. I'm just rolling up F, G. Sorry, F, G, B flat, C. Da, 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 da. Jesus is a love song. And then that there is an E flat minor 7 actually 9 and 11. And I tell people if they want to play this and they got a bass player, think of it as an E flat minor in the left hand, C sharp major or D flat major in the right hand. That's what gives you that effect. Or some people play it this way. Same difference, which is C sharp, F sharp, and B flat. I'm doing sharps and flats, but you get the idea with that E flat minor in the left hand. So let's go back to the beginning. Da, 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 da. Jesus is a love song, love song. And see what I do here is just flat the C sharp down to the C, which makes it C, F sharp, and B flat. And left hand is F sharp, which is the A flat chord. So beginning again, da, 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 the 1 chord, here's the 5 flat chord right there. And then your 4 chord. And then your 7 flat chord. And then we'll go, I'm gonna do a little walk up, da, 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 5 bass. So this is pretty much, if I put it all together, that there's an F minor 7, 9, and 11. So, da, da, da. Left, right hand, I got C, E flat, G, and B flat. Left hand, I got E flat, G, and A flat. And if you have to put it all together, you have to switch your finger into add that F. So far, da, 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 Jesus is a love song. I'm gonna try to play with the bass. Love song. And then we're gonna say, da, 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 Jesus is, right back to the 5 flat chord, back to the 4 chord. And then think of, we're going to the A flat. So I'm doing the A flat melody line here. Or I just did that like he did. Think of you playing an A flat 1 move. All I'm doing is here is B flat and A flat. C, just move B flat to the C, to the C sharp, back to the C. It's like I'm in A flat. Left hand, I got the A flat, but then I'm actually, if you have a bass player, you can do C sharp in the right hand when I play the first one, to the E flat, to the F, back to the E flat. Now if you want to, you can hold the A flat in the left hand as you play the C sharp, to the E flat, to the F, to the E flat. So, da, 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 da. So I may do something like this. Da, 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 da. You know, it's just thinking of yourself as being in the A flat, in the key of A flat. So that's all he did. So when I go, da, 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 one more time, da, 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 Jesus is a love song, love song. Second time we just, da, 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 Jesus is a love song. We did a love. So it's like I'm in the A flat right there. And then I'm gonna do some changes that's gonna get you right back to the 5. And sometimes they'll just hit what is called the 2 to the 5. 2 chord to the 5. So after I do Jesus is, real quick, the love song, love song. We'll do it again. Jesus is a love song, love. 2, 3, and 1. So it's like we can do that, which is a 2 chord, leading right back to the 5. So the 2 chord, I may do it like, let's do this. Just keep that B flat. So it's a C7, flat 9. And the rootless form would be right hand C sharp, E and B flat, left hand E and B flat. And if you want to play the C with it there, you can play the C if you needed the bass. Or sometimes you'll switch your finger where your bass can be stretched that way. So when you do the second time, Jesus is a love song, just did a, so the concept on bass line is 7 flat down to the 6, 3 to the 2, back to the 2. So I found the way to go 7 flat, 6, 2, 5, 7 flat, 6, 2, 5. So when I go, Jesus is a love song, and sorry, yeah, it is, and one, Jesus. Okay, so that there is pretty much a A flat major 7. I got the 9 in there, which is the 2. So now if you were rootless, I would play it this close. I would play C, E flat, G and B flat in the right hand, A flat in the left hand. I got a bass player. So sometimes you ain't always got to play them all close. I mean, play the bass because you have the luxury of a bass player. If not, you can add it's the same thing. And then here, and there's a B flat chord with an octave, B flat major. Left hand is F, unless you play it this close. D, F, B flat in the right hand, F and B flat in the left hand. Then G brings it, makes it the 6th chord. So this is G minor 7, pretty much. G minor 7, there's your 6th chord. So it's a 7 flat chord, 6th chord. Right back to this chord, which is a C 7 flat 9, which is the 2 chord, which I got here. Actually, this time I made it a diminished. C sharp, diminished 7. C sharp, E, G, and B flat. Left hand, E and B flat. So if you want to add the C, then you got that constant. Right back to the first chord, the 5 chord rather, which is the A major 7, 9, which is the C, E flat, G, and B flat. Left hand, E flat, G, and B flat. Okay, so we got one chord. Jesus is 5 flat. A love song to the 4 chord. Love to the 7 flat chord. Back to the 5 chord. Back to the 5 flat chord. Just concepts. 4 chord to the 7 flat chord. We're just making it a major chord, A flat major. And then passing chord is the 2 chord right back to the 5. Jesus is right back to the 5 flat. Love song. Back to the 4 chord to the 7 flat chord. And I'm gonna hit it again to start my run. So I'll show you how to do it again. Jesus is, this is the one. We're gonna do a different change. Here, 4 to the 7 flat, 7 flat, 6, 2, 5. See, so I hit it twice. And 1, 2, back to the 5. Back down to the 5 flat, back to the 4. Now, sometimes when I'm here at the 5, these are progressions that you can work on also when you get a chance. Sorry. So I went to the 5. Da, 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 da. I say, what is that? The 5. This is the 5 move. Or it can be a 1 move. Either or. You'll hear that a lot of musicians that do. So it's pretty much just the G chord walking up to the A flat chord. So G, D, G, B to the E, A flat chord, which is E flat, A flat, and C. Da, da, da. So a B flat chord, F, B flat, and D. But I got my first 2 notes in my right hand and my last note in my left hand. So da, 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 da. Now there's an A flat chord, major 7, A flat chord in the right hand, 3 notes, left hand 1 note, which is G. So watch this. Jesus is, and then I'll go from this major to add the G, make it a major 7. So da, 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 da. Back to that 5 flat chord. Instead of here, it's just pretty much inverted, which is A flat, D and F sharp, right hand, left hand, E and D. If you got a bass player, you don't have to hit that E. It's your preference. So back to that one. A love song. Same move, but in a whole step down to the E flat move. So you say the F major chord, C, F, A, up half steps to the F sharp chord, C sharp, B flat and F sharp to the A flat chord second inversion, which is E flat, A flat, and C. So da da da, sorry, da da da, to the F sharp major 7, F sharp major chord in the right hand, left hand just an F note close. So da 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 da, add the F in the right hand, which makes it a major 7 still, and then I'll flat the 5 here, which is C sharp down to the C with the A flat bass. So there's another concept. Okay, so Jesus is a love song. And then I'm gonna give you one more change here, and 1 and 1. So this time, instead of going 7 flat 6 2 5, I'm gonna go 3 6 2 5. So 3, this is a 3 chord. And there's a D augmented 7 flat 9 C F and B flat right hand, left hand D and F sharp. If you want to have it rootless, just play the F sharp. Here comes the 6th chord. I got it's pretty much a G augmented 7 flat 9. In my right hand I'm playing B, E flat, and A flat. Left hand G. If you want to just keep it that way, you can. But if you want to add the bass, add the G. And then right back to the, there's that C sharp diminished again, right hand. Left hand, E and B flat, there's the 2 chords. If you want to add the C, there it is. So, Jesus is a love song, and 1, Jesus is. So I just gave you different concepts. I love, sometimes I just add the C sharp there, make it an augmented major 7, sharp that 9, and then C sharp major chord with the octave, the E flat minor. Same music. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So I'll play it one more time. Simple. Jesus is a love song. Love song. Same music. I'm just messing around here. Jesus is a love song. Jesus. So this is giving you some ideas. That can be a flow for you. But this is Tony Jones at IdissectMusic. Play with that. The key to those progressions is just understanding the concept of where it's going. The 1, 5 flat, 4, 7 flat. And then your key is to get back to the 5. So however you want to find your way back to the 5. I could have walked chromatically down. I could have did a progressions down. As long as I find my way back to the 5. There's just so many ways you can go there. There's that move there, then to the. So play with those, then you can create your own. This is Tony Jones with IdissectMusic. Be blessed.